$2,000 fine. You're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can.
Imagine this wrong side of the freeway, sleeping pills in your system, and 15 lives just seconds away from disaster. Judge Fleischer doesn't need to raise his voice, his words hit like a verdict. What you're hearing now isn't just anger, it's relief that no one died that night.
Will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you. Okay.
On August 25th, 2024, multiple reportees called in to report defendant driving on the wrong side of the road and swerving on the roadway, striking the curb with the vehicle. The deputy observed that the vehicle stopped at a red light. When the light turned green, defendant stayed stationary at the green light for approximately 8 seconds before proceeding. The deputy followed the defendant into a dead-end street where he observed the driver strike the curb 3 times. Deputy observed 2 vehicles following defendant, and people in those vehicles were pointing at the defendant's vehicle. The deputy observed slurred speech. Defendant appeared to be disoriented, swaying, staggering, and stumbling on her feet and struggled to keep her balance. Used her car to support herself. Defendant admitted to consuming 5 shots of alcohol on August 24th and also admitted to consuming sleeping pills. The officers conducted the standard field sobriety test. They observed 3 out of 6 signs for the horizontal gaze test. 8 out of 8 of the signs for the walk and turn, and 4 out of 4 for one leg stand. The defendant consented to a breath sample, and the BACs were both 0.0 on both tests.
You're telling me that she admitted to taking sleeping pills and then gets into a car and drives?
The blood search warrant was subsequently executed.
You don't have that yet, do you?
Do we have the blood? No.
You're lucky you didn't fall asleep driving the wrong side on the freeway and killing 15 people, man. I'm finding probable cause to go forward with your case. You have a Texas driver license. Guys, can you run in a criminal history search? What other criminal history? Does she have any prior DWIs? Any other criminal history?
She actually has a recently eligible.
She has a what?
She's eligible to drive.
Yeah.
She had a prior suspension for failure to gear, is denied renewal, but it got lifted 8 days ago.
I think I'm going to put an interlock on Miss Gilbert. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to drive any vehicle that doesn't have an ignition interlock on it. If you're caught driving a vehicle that doesn't have an interlock, you will go to jail. We will not give you any more PR bonds. I'm ordering you now not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. I will randomly test you like crazy. If I find that you're using anything whatsoever, into jail you go, no more PR bonds. What do you do for a living, Miss Gilbert? A stay-at-home mom. How many kids do you have? You have 2 kids. How old are your kids? Going through a divorce. I'm sorry? I can't hear you.
I said my husband and me.
This is where the courtroom shifts from punishment to protection. The interlock device, random drug tests, these aren't just penalties, they're safety nets. But here's the catch. 1 failed test, 1 missed check, and she's back behind bars. Do you think that kind of fear really helps people change or just traps them in the system?
You say he left you? Oh, he hits you.
Punches me?
If you have trauma, if you have PTSD, this is not the way to take care of it. Because I'm going to tell you that if you are truly divorcing your husband, what do you think he's going to do with this DWI? He will use it as leverage to take the kids away from you, right? Right. Do you think that this is going to help? They're going to use every advantage they can to take the kids away, saying that you have a drug or alcohol problem, and whoa. So, if you truly like and love those kids, then you need to be aware of your conduct and to be more careful. Do you understand? Would you like me to appoint your lawyer today, ma'am? I will appoint your lawyer, but I'm absolutely serious. If I find one iota of alcohol or any kind of dope, into jail you go. And I'm telling you, if you're in jail, who's going to watch those kids? Consider that when you're out there in the free world, because I need you to fill out an application for an appointed lawyer for me. So let me ask you this. Do you have a Texas driver license? Do you have valid liability insurance in your name? Are you sure?
My dad has the car, but my name is on the insurance.
Okay, I want to verify that before we do. So when you get with your lawyer, I want to verify today before you leave here that you have actual insurance in your name. If you do, then I'll allow you to drive. If you don't, then you're not allowed to drive until you get insurance. You understand? All right, deputy's going to give you an application. I'm going to have you sign a reset with Victoria. You'll meet with Rachel, and then I'll have you go to the jury box, man. Good morning, Mr. Powell. Mr. Powell, you're charged with interference with the duties of a public servant. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir. Okay.
On August 23rd, 2024, in Harris County, Texas, officers were dispatched to the Marquis in regard to a trespasser who refused to leave. The officer made contact with the defendant, who was ID'd as the individual who refused to leave. The defendant told officers that he wanted to hurt others and started to become increasingly. The officer tried to detain the defendant, but he became irate and non-compliant. The defendant then stiffened his left arm when he was in front of his body to deter officers from gaining control of it and attempted to walk away while being restrained. Officer number 2 then produced his taser, arming it and arching it before the defendant began to comply with commands without taser deployment. Defendant was detained in double locked handcuff restraints and placed in the patrol vehicle without further.
So he pulled away. Is that what you said the initial one was? Mr. Powell, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. What are you doing with yourself these days?
Right now I'm trying to find a job. I've been out here trying to take classes and stuff.
What do you mean? I've been out here. I'm somewhere else?
No, I'm from Louisiana. I'm from Shreveport.
Okay. Who's here for you in Houston?
My mom. She's back there.
Okay. Where's mom? I don't see him.
Mom.
Thank you so much for coming. You heard what the case is? Would you like me to read it again?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Would you please? And speak a little bit louder.
On August 23rd, 2024, in Harris County, Texas, officers were dispatched to a apartment complex in regard to a trespasser who refused to leave. Officers made contact with the defendant, who was identified as the individual that refused to leave. The defendant told the officers that he wanted to hurt others and started to become increasingly angry. Officers tried to detain the defendant, but he became irate and non-compliant. Defendant stiffened his left arm while it was in front of his body to deter officers from gaining control of it and attempted to walk away while being restrained. Officer number 2 then produced his taser and arming it before the defendant began to comply with the commands without taser deployment. Defendant was then detained in double locked handcuff restraints and placed in the patrol vehicle without further incident.
What complex is this? Is this where you live or a different complex? Okay. Don't go back.
Yes, sir.
If you go back, nothing good is going to happen. They're going to see you. They're just going to harass you even more. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
It's just not worth it.
Yes, sir.
Where do you guys live now?
Okay, now,
Okay. Okay. Mr. Powell, I'm going to give you a lawyer today. Just all I'm asking you to do is just don't get in trouble.
Yes, sir.
Are you taking it to make any medication? Are you?
Yes, sir.
Are you supposed to be taking some?
Yes, sir.
Are you doing it?
Yes, sir.
Mama says no. You're not listening to mom. When mom ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. You get my drift? And if she's not happy, I'm not going to be happy. I will help you in any way that you can. If he starts acting like a fool, you just got to tell me, and we have proper places for you, Mr. Powell. All I'm asking you to do is stay out of trouble and take your medicine.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to give you a lawyer, and I'll give you my phone number. If you have any issues and he's not following the rules, just tell me, and we'll straighten him out for you. I hope you're not smoking any kind of weed or anything like that, too. Mom, is he smoking weed? You lie to me again, I'm gonna put you in jail. If I test you right now, what's it gonna show?
Show that out.
Listen closely this moment with Mr. Powell, and his mom is pure humanity. The judge isn't lecturing, he's teaching. He sees a man on the edge, and a mother doing everything she can to keep him grounded. Real question, is this what justice should look like, punishment or redemption in real time?
I've been smoking.
What else?
Yes.
No more. I will test you 31 days from today. If you stop smoking as of right now, in about 35 days, if I test you, you should test clean, other than what you're supposed to be taking. I promise you, on everything that's holy, you will get tested in around 33 to 35 days. If it shows weed in your system, that tells me that you've continued to smoke, and I'm going to lock you up. It doesn't look like she's making a gajillion dollars to be able to bond you out with a $10,000 bond. So what happens, Mr. Powell? You'll be stuck like Chuck in there until this thing's over with. We're going to do this. It's whether we do it the easy way or whether we do it the hard way. And that depends on you. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'll set this case around 35 days from today. He's got to come back. We're going to take a test. I'll provide you a lawyer today. You have any issues, just tell me, and then I'll try to help you out in any way I can. Okay. Thank you so much for coming. I'll roll the cost for anything. You won't have to pay for anything. Okay. Just all we want you to do is stay out of trouble. And when you take the medication, good things happen. You also need to get a job. You got too much time on your hands. Can he work?
No. He drives just a bit.
Okay. Can he work?
He don't speak up.
He don't know how to read or write? Why don't we get him into school?
He's born with on the brain, so most of the things that we have to do, we have to do our own things because we don't know how.
What if, can we try to put him in a school where he can learn how to read and write? Because only good things can come from that, you know?
I could, but I didn't know which way because we moved down here.
Let's do this. With the lawyer that I'm going to give you today, we have a manager assigned counsel, and we have services that we can try to help you find ways to find particular schools for him to try to better himself. That's what you need to do. When you have too much time on your hands, you become self-destructive, Mr. Powell. That's what happens.
Sir.
And you can't do this for the rest of your life because you're going to either end up in jail, dead. You need to, because she's not going to be here forever. You're going to need to learn to fend for yourself at some point. No better than right now. You're not going to be here forever. Once you're gone, how's he going to take care of himself? Right. You got to learn now, Mr. Powell, before it's too late.
Sir.
We do that now. All right. Okay. I'm not going to send him for a drug test now because I know he's going to be dirty, but we'll send him in around 35 days. If you can reach out to the MAC, we'll figure out who's going to get him, and then we'll figure out the services from there. I'm going to have you sign a reset with Victoria, and then I'm going to have you take a seat in the jury box while we find you somewhere, Mr. Powell. And then we'll stay in touch to try to work things out to make things better for Mr. Powell, okay?